Alright, sorry about that. I was somebody came into the room. Yeah. Well, my mic was muted, and I was trying to like talk. There's somebody who came in the room. I was trying to like talk to them, and for you to continue the narrative. It's okay. You didn't catch on. I was able to do that with Cyrophants before, but obviously not with you. So
no. I can't see anything. I can't even see you on cam. So I'm like, what?
Checking out the splits though, as the game has begun, guys. Can see here that we are going to see a lot of guys. It was kind of a messy split there, as you can see. Everybody was kind of everywhere on the map, but it's kind of gravitating over towards middle here right now, as you can see. We've got Slatcher chasing, probably Shad now, as Shad is going to make his way over to the mine. Blue team has successfully taken full control of the Henge node. Other than that, everybody is in middle, fighting for control of that.
Yeah, see, Bullet Punch needs to push really into mid, as because Shad to counter kind of Shad maybe going towards the far point, because otherwise it feels like they might lose that point. But you know, Toad, go back on the point. I could have got a few more extra ticks there, unfortunately. I think he wasn't sure if he saw everyone for 55 kind of pushed off the point. Tech kind of, you know, he's going to start ranging off that point. No one can actually catch him off the mode. He's going to get that Torment off onto 4 players as well. So that's quite nice going. I'm not sure if that's actually... I think someone did cleanse that successfully as well, mixed between Karsir, but not also Melo there. But I think Misha's kind of still suffering from that Torment. I don't think they got cleansed successfully. He's actually going to go down, maybe, solo. No, maybe not. He's actually going to be completely okay. And at the moment, mid is fairly balanced. Tez really low. Oh, wow. Shad's coming from behind. He's going to get that blind off, but he's actually going to down. It's going to leave Tez. Oh, I think you'd be better just leaving him off. You can just kill him later. That's fine. He'll be all right. And then, so he's going to be... He's out of the fight. He's out of the game for a good while now. Angie's on half HP, and this mid fight is really going to be kind of the be-all and end-all of the game at the moment, because Bullet Punch needs to decide, is he going to get involved in this mid fight? Does he need to?
And as we... Sorry, again. Somebody walked into the room again. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, no, I was just kind of... It was just the end of a sentence.
Like,
does he need to?
This is like a rather busy time in my house. People keep walking in and out of the room and asking me.
It's alright, man. It's okay. But look, Bullet Punch is just running over to mine, and he's going to free cap that point away. Prototype's now coming back out of the spawn. He's going to be able to go over towards the mine point, and he's going to be able to potentially contest it. But I think Bullet Punch is actually going to get the full cap. Oh, no, it's getting to about half now. So it's just interesting to see whether or not Red are going to be able to come back from this. Now, they have sent their thief back out towards the Henge point. LSL is going to be able to get the decap very least over on Henge. Now, they are only 20 points behind at the moment, so it's really small. And if Red can take advantage of those boss kills like they have been getting, they can come back into this quite quickly. So we're going to have to see. I feel it looks like everyone's kind of retreating over towards Henge or advancing, depending on which team you're looking at it from. A Slasher and LSL are going to be against Shad and Karsir here. Now, Karsir's going to be able to get a lot of regeneration off towards Shad's going to be able to do some protection as well in that build. He's going to be able to bunker down on that point as well quite well with that stuff. And also just, you know, he's... all the fight is just really moving over towards here, and Prototype's kind of chasing Melo back to the midpoint. He doesn't really want to be against him 1 versus 1. I think Bullet Punch potentially going to move to mid. To help Prototype, Melo if he is in trouble. Are you?
No, I'm good. No, I can turn back here. It's just, anyway, I'll talk about it later. Let's focus on the game right now. Going back to the Henge fight. Can see that Aliciel, that was a really nice res actually that we saw there. Aliciel going down, but again, you just saw how quickly, I believe that was 3 to 4 people getting on the body that are getting back up, despite the burst speed coming in from Shad and some other players there as well. But they're once again going to take Aliciel into the downstate. Shad, however, too, will fall prey to that, but he'll get right back up into play there, as he did see. And unfortunately, Aliciel did kind of screw up his second ability that, or they were able to shadow step over to that as he was moving as well and knock him out through the wrap process. So nicely done there, and taking him out of play. And again, 55H1's really pushing themselves heavily into this node. Keep in mind, they are taking a heavy risk by doing this, but so far, things seem to be going rather well for them. They have actually left open the red team home node, however, and because of that, they're probably going to lose control of that. Back in mid here, too, you can see, actually, this is actually kind of turning back around against them now, too, because you can see they've actually lost the decap in middle now, as well as the Mesmer Misha is going to be able to come up to contest that against the Prototype. Now, keep in mind, Prototype is still rather low over here, so Misha might be able to knock him out if he can get 1 or 2 really nice burst chains off onto him, but still, 55H1 kind of overextending over their home, or rather, back, whatever you call that, back extending over to their home node there, kind of screwed things up, because obviously, as we're seeing here at the moment, they've lost control of that far node, and as well, they're probably going to lose control of middle here, too, if they don't get reinforcements here quickly enough.
They just need to watch out for Shad, because Shad's pretty much the only reason why they've actually, you know, they did wipe a little bit of mid, but they came back. They, you know, they kind of retreated a bit. But now they just need to keep looking at their back point. Slasher really feels like he needs to be in those team fights, because he's doing really well at keeping some pressure down on people, and the damage that he's bringing to those team fights is really good and really useful. Toad's now coming back into this team fight, hopefully towards mid, to back them up as soon as possible, because Angie is solo versus 2 currently in mid, Karsib and Shad as well, so he's not going to be in a good position. I don't think Toad's going to make it in time. He's going to be a bit distracted by a couple of blue on the way. Angie's really low on HP. Is he going to get into help and survive? The pushback on that skill. He's going to be able to get him up as well. Nice job there from Toad coming into the point. Really good job. I'm not sure if he popped up Virtue of Courage there. I did miss that. He might have used a couple of cooldowns. I think he used stand your ground to just try and keep up and trying to get that res. But he's currently off point again. He's going to go down. I think Mr. Melo is actually going to take him out. But and just back up.
And he vengeanced.
Oh, he did vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I couldn't see that on him. I was like, what?
He might have done that accidentally, actually, because he kind of stood there for a second when he got up. So I think he might have hit the button accidentally. Big mistake on his part there, obviously. But still, we'll finally definitely die. They're not going to be left for dead on the floor for as long as he would have been left there. And it's actually kind of odd too, because in all honesty, there was a small chance they might have been able to res. But you could see that Red Team does have control of the point now at the moment. So if they left him on the floor, there was a chance they might have been able to get him back up. But unfortunately, he did choose to vengeance, and as such kind of throw away any guarantee of that happening.
Oh, the Red are doing quite a good job over at Henge versus 3 of 55 HP monks there. Actually got down Misha, then they got down who was it? Sorry. Good lord, I don't know. I think it was Karsib. They kind of got a couple of different people down, the Necro and the Warrior, and they kind of need to retreat now. They've actually got the 2-cap, but they don't really don't want to lose this now. They don't want to start getting caught in these positions by going to 3 points, because it's starting to come back now. They're actually pulled back a good 50 or so points. They're doing a really good job. They need to focus on it. But mid, they're doing okay mid. Melo did go down, obviously, in that fight over there. They're kind of watching their back point a little bit, but I think they're going to try it. They might even try and advance a little bit here. They're going to need to get Angie up as soon as possible. Bullet Punch and Misha kind of tanking over the top of that body. But is Angie up, or has he used Flipping Vengeance again?
No, he's up. They got him up. That's actually pretty surprising they were able to get him up. Again, he kind of got ganked by 3+ members. However, Shed kind of moved away from that and actually was focused on their targets. They were able to get him out. Just to note, guys, by the way, Milo has disconnected from the game at the moment here.
No.
If they would like to request a reset at the moment, they can do so. They do have the lead, so obviously this is a legitimate disconnect. Or again, that's completely up to them.
Yeah, fair play, fair play.
So
they were winning. Yeah, it was. I think it was just as he died as well.
Yeah. So
it's not been too long, but yeah, it would be fair enough. But
yep. This game does have the potential to be reset if they do want to request that. However, Milo has gotten himself back in, so let's wait and see here now as we continue on with the rest of this game.
Don't know if they are. Looks like they're regrouping to kind of come back out. I'm not too sure. Melo's kind of standing behind. Left portal. Mesmer. Misha's gone to mid. So they've left the portal back at the home point to actually get back just in case they do need to try and do that. They're actually just going to head into mid full on. 3 versus 2 at the moment currently. 3 versus 3. Potentially soon if someone can get up there. But look who's snuck behind enemy lines. Slash has gone over towards the Henge to try and get that decap. And I do believe the other warrior has just watching Shad as he's coming over towards the mine. See, that's good. So there you go. Angie's watching the back there. So they've got full potential now for Red to come back into this fight. And that does look like that DC from Melo really is going to cost them. But they haven't actually called for it. Doesn't look like they've actually called for a reset on this game. So I think it's still going. That's quite cool of them to do that actually. But unfortunately, Aliseo kind of got caught. And he's being bled out just from the behind Shad currently over at mine. So Angie is currently versus 2 over at mine. But the Henge has been decapped by Slasher, but he's versus 2 at the moment from that portal which came out from Misha, so he was able to retreat back towards Henge, and we've got 1 versus 1 fight currently on mid.
And indeed, as we go over to the middle point now, we can see it's once again to Prototype versus Milo. Milo might actually knock out the Prototype, as you can see over here. He's not hanging too hot at the moment, but obviously Prototype is going to retaliate, getting some CC off onto Milo here, as these two kind of keep things contested between the two of themselves. We're also going to see the Prototype getting his CC back up in just a second there. He'll pop that right off, get himself back into full health. He's also going to be having the Thief assisting him too, so Milo might be in a bit of trouble, but here comes Misha. Might be able to save the day here for Milo, and as well, you can see that Prototype is instantly going to be a little bit more careful because that's going to pop his flesh worm and get himself back up onto the high rise over here, just to be that much more careful. Now, back over here at the mine, we also saw Toad getting taken down just a couple seconds go by. Bullet punch, they're going to be able to knock him out. We do have red team reinforcements coming into play, but that's being heavily suppressed by Shad at the moment here, so Fate of Edgemonks still holding themselves very strong at this point. It is going to turn into a 2v2, but Bullet Punch is only 1 or 2 ticks away from actually getting the full cap here. So there's still a rather high chance, assuming they're able to knock out these two red team offenders at the moment, that they'd be able to get the full cap over here at the mine.
Yeah, they just need to be so careful at the moment. Now, they're kind of switching on. I don't know. God. I think Bullet Point, they actually just jumped off the point there, so now they've actually decapped it a little bit. But look, 2 points, 2 cap coming out from 55 HP Monks now. Bullet Punch going down overall on the mine. I think they've won this. They were 3 versus 2 in all fairness. But Slasher actually just going down to Misha there. That was nice. Oh, wow, okay. That was unexpected a little bit there. Oh, wow, he just completely went out as well. The Llama finisher coming out as well from him. So they're actually going to switch this fight up maybe. Over at the mine point, and they're going to keep it contested, maybe even till the end of the game. And now Blue did come back, Red did come back considerably into this game, maybe because of a potential Melo DC, but I did feel like the comeback was coming out before that, as he did go down at the midpoint. But we'll see if they can come back. It's looking unlikely at the moment. They haven't gone for those boss kills like they did against the other team and like they have done in previous weeks, which is kind of unfortunate because maybe that would have helped. But the thing is, with 55 HP Monks, their presence in the map is just too big that they can't risk going for the map. So they kind of, I guess they're gimped a little bit by the fact that 55 HP Monks rotation is just so bloody good.
Monks is a lot more of an aggressive map presence, unlike 5 Ronin, like we were seeing before. 5 Ronin was very much so focused on singular nodes. They weren't really all over the map. This team over here, Blue Team, they have Misha moving all over the place. They've got Shad moving all over the place. They probably got Bullet Punch moving pretty actively along the map, too. So it's a little bit more of a dangerous game to try and go for those kills over there.
Yeah, it's true. And Bullet he's started to move a little bit more, but he's back over at the home node now. So he's staying there. He's kind of dipping in and out here or there over at mine. Now, if they communicated, they would actually know that he would potentially be able to go over towards mine, but Aliseo is down and Tear's currently down as well, so it'd be pointless. And they have indeed pushed to a win, and you know, not too bad for Exaltation. I don't think they've faced them many times, not even in Team Q. Only losing, 366 is nothing to, should be pretty happy with that amount of points against 55 HP.
Indeed, 366 to 500, still very close